Any more tea in that pot?
Half a cup.
Have you thought any more about it?
What?
What, he says. The job of the
I
yard.
told you.
I know you told me. I'd like to be told again. You might change your mind.
No, I won't, Mr. Fairclough.
Still going.
No, but it's not, is it? I mean, the job's not ready going unless you...
Look, we only took him on as a favour in the first place.
But you took him on. I'm not having you lame off just because of me.
Look, I don't like to say this, but principle's a thing you can't afford. And don't get me wrong.
I'm not getting you wrong, but come the day I have to stuff my conscience to get a job, I'll pack it in, I'll emigrate.
Hey, well, when you go, can I inherit your kit?
You what?
Your gear. Grand set of tools, that wouldn't mind them.
No, them's mine. Where I go, they go.
No, seriously. I'll buy them off you if you want a quid or two.
Oh, well, I'm not emigrating, am I?
Well, I'll buy them off you any road.
No, them's the last thing I'll part with. Look, I know you mean right, but even if I haven't got a job, I'm still a craftsman. But what good am I without them?
All right, then, look, I'll tell you what I'll do with you. I'll swap you my little collection of curios and I'll make you up the difference in cash, because there's some classy stuff there. Now, that's fair, isn't it?
No, that's my gear, is that?
All right, I'm sorry, mate. You shave me, Fairclough?
Aye. Hey, see you.
Aye, I'll see you.
Go on. What you've got's a common a garden hangover.
Common it may be, but not for me. I do feel truly dreadful.
What was you on?
Well, Mr. Roberts bought a bottle of Chianti. He didn't have any half bottles.
Well, in that case, I got no sympathy for you. If you will go drinking them foreign wines, what can you expect?
Most wines are foreign.
Oh, aye, but that's one of the worst, that, isn't it?
What was Alf Roberts doing, plying you with drink?
It was helping me to celebrate my birthday.
Oh, I know that, but I thought he was taking you out for something to eat, not to put years on you.
Ooh, do I really look like I feel? Oh, thank you.
She's a case, isn't she? I hate to think what she'll be like when she grows up. Do you want your loaf?
Yes, the quartratine in the pilchard.
Oh, Mrs. Sharples, I've been looking for you.
Well, that didn't take much finding, did I?
I'm missing a bracelet, and I wondered if I'd left it over at the centre. It's silver.
Like a chain, is it?
Yes, it's sort of flattened.
Yes, that's it.
Have you found? Oh, thank goodness! I'd really hate to lose it.
Well, you did lose it, but you're just lucky that I found it. It's worth a bit, I dare say.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much.
When you want to take more care, come across and I'll let you have it.
Well, as I'm here, I'll just get a few things first, and I'll pop over in a minute.
Oh, take your time. The lost and found department's open all day.
What exactly has she got against me?
What do you mean you? She's like that with everybody.
Maybe, but there's something. It's me and Ken, isn't it?
Oh, don't ask me.
Well, you're his sister-in-law, you know her more. I mean, why is she... Well, you know.
Well, I think people are a bit funny when you touch the soft spot, and she happens to have a soft spot for Ken, do you know what I mean?
She made herself one of the family, didn't she?
Oh, daft about the twins and all. She was. Mind you, they all was.
So I'm told.
How do they appeal to you, or is that a funny question?
No. No, it's not. I just don't know. I mean, they are quite a package deal. I don't know whether I'd want to take on all that, if it came to it. Can I ask you a funny question?
You can ask.
Do you think that I'm at all like Val?
That is a funny question, isn't it?
Well, it's just a little gem that Mrs. Sharples dropped last time I spoke to her. Do you think I'm like her?
Well, I don't really know you well enough, do I? I mean, no more does she.
No, it wouldn't have bothered me, except there was already this nickel in my mind. Is that how Ken sees me?
Well, that's something you'll have to find out from Ken, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Morning, girl.
I've got a perfect right to know.
Not in my book. Now belt up and mind your own business.
This is my business.
Look, if you made it your business to get that idle dead leg out of bed in the morning, I might listen to you.
Oh, you better not let him hear you talking like that.
He's never here long enough to give me the chance.
Aye, well, I'm here, and I'm stopping here till I get an assurance that my stand's got security of employment.
Oh, she's got it all, hasn't she? It's Vic Featherton at life.
Listen, you're not laying down no red carpet for Jerry Flaming Bulls to walk all over my stand. Now then, let's hear from you.
You know where you can go, don't you?
Right, I'm in the Green and Whitleys. And What are you doing here?
Looking after your interests.
What do you mean?
Listen, if you're not big enough and ugly enough to have it out with them face to face, well, I am.
Now, look here.
No, you look here. It's not only your job, you know, it's my bread and butter and all.
I'm going to count to 1.5 if you aren't out of here by that time.
If you want to have a barney, mate, go home. And if you do go home, your cards are going to follow you.
Hang on a second, will you? Just hang on. Look, keep that right out of it, eh? Anything between him and him, I'll sort out.
Oh, well, all I can say...
You'll say no with my fish in you, go, will you? Now, get yourself flipping home.
All right, I'm going home. But you better have it out with them, Stan Ogden, else you needn't bother to follow me.
Right, well, she's stirred it up. Let's see what's come to the top, eh?
Has anybody said anything about your job, Stanley?
No.
Then
That's what's bothering me.
think yourself very lucky. Because until him and me say different, we're still stamping your cards.
Oh, all right.
But while Jerry Booth and 900,000 other fellas out there, you better put the hours in, mate.
And a bit of sweat wouldn't come amiss neither.
Because don't forget, we've always got the options.
And where you're concerned, Stanley, I could get to be a right capitalist swine.
Hello, Jerry, you lost something?
Oh, hello, Kate. No, it's all right. I was just checking if I had a tanner for the phone.
Oh, well, it's 2 pence now, isn't it?
Oh, well, I must have one of these.
No,
somewhere.
it's all right. I've got one.
Oh, by the way, you haven't met, have you, Yvonne? This is Jerry. Jerry Booth. He used to live round here.
Oh, are you visiting?
Well, you know, I'm not settled in, right?
Now, anything happening? Anything coming up?
Well, there's 1 or 2 things in the offing.
Great. Oh, I hope they come off.
Hi, I'm just going in to see a chap now.
Oh, well, let's not keep you then, and good luck.
Right,
Bye.
see you.
Is he out of work?
Yeah, yes. And he's not cut out to be idle.
Oh, flip it.
Excuse me, but has Mr. Roberts been in?
Mr. Who?
You know, Mr. the
Oh,
big...
Alf! He's in the snug with Mrs. Sharples. He's a bit tied up at the moment.
Ah, best wait on then.
While you're waiting?
No, Tara. I'm only here to see Mr. Roberts.
Hey, that's the monkey, look.
They're trying to hit you out of a job?
Oh, he lives in the boss's house, you know. Blue eye.
Right, funny fella.
Hey, you better fill these up again, will you?
Hey, mate. Fancy a few hours? Lose the vibes in?
No, Tara. No time.
Gerard, you surprise me. I mean, you look like a gentleman of leisure.
You winning, Skin?
It look like.
Ooh, you'd be the same if you won the pools, you like a dog with no tail. Hey, do you know they stopped me door?
Have they?
Just 'cause I turned down a couple of jobs, honest.
Oh, well.
Mean, innit it?
Well, at least you were offered.
Yeah, but they wasn't the right kind
but
of
a
job.
job's a job, you know.
Lucille, would you give Bet a hand, please?
Come in. I've got to work for me living here. Me Auntie Annie thinks it's good for me model fibre.
Yes, and I'm sure that Jerry agrees with me.
Well, note for note.
Precisely.
Don't you start having a go and all.
Oh, don't expect me to take size, love. I mean, I've got enough on my plate as it is. Well, they're not finished in there yet, in Snug.
Who?
I mean, Mr. Roberts, I wanted to have a word with him.
Oh, I'll go and call him for you.
No, don't do that, Lucy.
Yeah, lives in the boss's house, does all the skivvying, you know.
A fella? Skivvying?
Washing, cleaning. I wouldn't be surprised he took him in bed at night.
What kind of bloke's that? I mean, you wouldn't do it, would you?
Listen, mate, in work or out of work, how little's the skivvying? I don't raise a hand in that flipping kitchen. It's not right. It's a woman's work.
Oh, well, we're praying someone would extricate me from in there. Thanks.
Anytime. Jerry wants a word with you.
Oh, aye.
Mr. Roberts, I'm sorry to bother you.
It's no bother, mate. What can I do you for?
Excuse me. You're in post office, aren't you?
That's right.
Aye. Well, I was just wondering if there was outgoing in that line.
What, you mean work?
Aye.
Well, there's notes in your line.
Well, it's any line, like, for the time being.
Well, next month there's Christmas post. It's only till New Year. I'll put you in if you like.
Oh, that's another of them, too, you know, mate, the fair clubs. Calls himself a counsellor, you know. He's got all the mates that can't win, can he?
Anything.
Anyway, let me get you a drink.
No, I'm all right.
Well, you haven't even got a glass.
Ah, well, she took it off.
Well, it must have been empty then. What are you having, bitter?
Oh, no, come on, if anything, it's my turn to
Oh,
buy
no,
you.
I don't want to drink
come
off
on,
you, not just
I'll
now.
get them in. It's
Oh.
my privilege. Can I have 2 pints of bitter, please, Lucy?
All right, for some. I say it's all right for some.
It's a good life, isn't it? Money in your pocket, all day in a boozer. Cheers.
She never has a minute to herself, you know. Of course, that's the hotel business. It's all go, innit?
I'm glad you've enjoyed your stay. Hope we see you again.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you very much. Where were we?
Oh, we were talking about the unemployment business or something, weren't we? You know, I honestly think you don't really see the situation for what it is.
Well, of course I do. I mean, I've been out of work as well, you know.
Yeah, but it's...
Mrs. Darby says your grill will be about 5 minutes. All right?
Yes, thank you
Oh,
very much.
thank you.
But I don't think you see the broader issues.
You're always talking about broader issues. It just comes down to people.
Well, yeah, of course it does.
I mean, take your friend Jerry.
Jerry, very good example. Now, Jerry has been brought up, or conditioned, if you like, to take the work he's given to hold a job down. If you take that job from him, he just disintegrates.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
No, you're not. No, you're talking about some nebulous, unspecified effort.
To get a job.
Yeah, but there's no job to get. What effort can you make?
There are all sorts of jobs.
Where?
In the paper.
Well, they're no good to him. There are economic forces at work in this country that the economists can't sort out, and you sit there blind.
But you just can't see the wood for the theories.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
Oh, of course it's ridiculous. Oh, you sound just like Val. We always used to end up like this.
Well, last you've actually said it.
What?
Look at me, Ken. I'm not exactly like Val. I'm exactly like me. You must get that straight.
Oh, it's an expression. It wasn't important.
Isn't it? How many more times would I hear it if we went on? Look, I'm not just stepping into her shoes, if that's what you want. Is it? Hey, it's my Uncle Lennon.
Yeah, he'll be back in a moment. Why?
Jerry's in the Rovers.
Hey, he's not getting tanked up, is he?
No, it's Stan Ogden and that mate of his giving him, you know, aggro.
What for?
I don't know, I just thought it'd be better if you and my Uncle Len showed up.
All right, I'll give Len a whistle. You go back. There's no trouble, is there?
No, but, well, it's just not fair. You know, Jerry, he'll just sit there and take it. Get a move on it.
Yeah, all right. Stan Ogden needs leaning on. We'll be there.
I'm not trying to force you to do anything.
No, but you're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, until I get things organised, we can't decide, can we? Can't make any decisions.
And what exactly are we deciding?
Well, twins for a start.
Well, they are your concern, but I'm not.
No, I know you're not, but you made me face it before, and you're making me face it again.
But that's what I mean. I don't want to make you do anything. I mean, I just want you to decide.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing, or trying to do. I just needed something to get me there, so.
Do you know what you're going to do?
Well, I know it needs talking out. I was going to go out to Glasgow. Are they better off up there or down here? Somebody tell me.
Well, I'm not the one. Never having had any children.
Mrs. Tatlock wants them to stay up there, I know that.
Finished?
Oh, yeah. Yes, fine, thank you very much. But are they really such an obstacle?
I can't just skate over them.
Funny, though, I can live my life in compartments, keep things separate.
Maybe. I can't. Especially not if I'm living in somebody else's compartment.
You mean Val?
They are her children.
No, they're not. They're mine. They're my children, my responsibility. I could be on the train tonight and spend the weekend in Scotland, couldn't I?
One extreme to the other. Suddenly the man of action.
Yes. Thank you.
Hello. We must stop meeting like this, mustn't we?
Hey, did you ring me, Uncle Len?
Yeah, and he's taking his time about it, isn't he?
You don't expect him to run at his age, do you?
Jerry's his mate.
What are you doing here, then?
Well, there's nothing much exciting happening, really, is there? So,
I see. Underneath it all, you care, don't you?
Okay, you're flipping ear hole in a minute.
Ooh, brotherly love, it's wonderful.
Look, Lucy, you come round the yard and you tell me that Stan and one of his mates is trying to do an heavy job on Jerry. All right, so I gets me shining armour out of pawn, and here I am, and you know why? Because I can't wait to just stick one on that great fat bladder of lard.
I thought you was frightened of him.
Not anymore.
Oh, I see. So you're more against Stan than for Jerry?
Look, kiddo, it's no skin off my nose. As far as I'm concerned, Jerry Booth can get his flaming head kicked in. I mean, with that pride of his, he's just likely to chuck a pint of beer over us for sticking out our in.
Listen, if it was you in there the Indians were shooting at, you'd expect Jerry and Len to do the US Cavalry Act.
Go on, up it. You calm things down in there while I do a bit of shadow boxing waiting for Sir Leonard.
Is that all you can do? Look.
You should be so lucky, darling.
You haven't heard that one, have you?
Take no notice of them, Jerry.
Well, don't you fret yourself. I'm not.
No,
Don't bother me.
They're beneath your dignity.
Oh, what a morning. It's been murder over there.
It's not been much better, have you? Your mate's in.
Oh, Mr. Roberts, thank you for yesterday. How do you feel this morning?
Fine, love, my pleasure. But why do you not feel so bright this morning?
Oh, not very.
Well, you know what the answer to that is. Let me buy you a drink.
Oh, no, thank you. I think I'll put my faith in a scrambled egg.
Well, seeing I'm on my feet, what you having?
No, I'm all right.
Come on, you've been sitting on that for half an hour. Try dark mile, revive a dead horse. 2 dark miles in hell.
It's what they call supplementary benefits, Stan, from council.
Why don't you two can the wisecracks?
You talking to me?
Both of you.
Then you want to watch yourself, fat fella.
Hey, hang on, you'll get me barred.
It's these layabouts who want to bar, drinking my taxis.
Look, if you steered clear of them, they wouldn't bother you.
Look, I've got every right to sit here. I'm not shifting just because a couple of loudmouths. They don't bother me.
Hello, then, Elf.
Hi, how you going? And there's Bet.
How's it going, mate? All right?
Oh, you know.
All right.
Hey, who's got council contracts out now? Piggott?
No.
Well, there must be something going up. We'll have a scratch round for you, mate.
Hey, I told you. It's my job they're carving up over there. It's the old Pals Act all over again.
Look, anybody want a pyro? Because I'm going to have one.
No, not
No, Tom, mate. Never eat on an empty stomach.
Yeah, get me a packet of crisps. Blow me diet.
It's all right.
All right.
Yes, love.
Excuse me, can I have a pie, please, and a bag?
Wait your turn.
What do you mean I'm serving him?
I've got an empty glass on that counter. Put a pint in it.
If you don't mind, mate, I think I was here before you.
And what if I do mind? I don't like fellas who try and muscle in when they're not welcome.
He's very welcome here.
You knows what I'm talking about, don't you, son?
What's the bother?
It's your little mate here. He's getting above himself. Isn't that right, Stan?
Well, all I'm trying to do is get served here now. Why are you getting on at me?
All right, Jerry, mate. We'll sort this out. Come back.
Oh, you fight his battles for him, do you? Is he only good for skivvying?
Hey, stay on. Hey, come.
Declare it down the labour due, that couple of quid in your
Come
What do you want to say that for?
You gave him a right clout there, mate.
Should he? It was it. Own fault.
What's happened?
There was Jim. Jerry hit him.
Is he all right?
I don't know. He's not giggling. He's out.
Hey, it's assault, is that, you know, assault and battery, and there's witnesses.
Oh, shut up, will ya?
It's all very well you saying shut up, but there's too much violence goes on. You can't let people get
Oh,
away
you
with
heard what he
it.
said, didn't you? Get Jerry home, will you? I'll look after this fella.
I didn't mean...
Come on, Jerry. Let's get
He's still not conscious.
I don't know. He must have clouted his head as he went down.
Has he? What is it? Has he had a heart attack?
I hope not. Jerry Booth's just hit him.
Jerry Booth hit him?
Come on, let's get him round to the infirmary.
When Jerry Booth hits you, it looks like you stay it. Good on him.
All right, mate. Just calm down, will you? I know you didn't mean to hit
look,
him.
I mean, he didn't look very good. Suppose I broke his jaw out.
Yes, and he had it coming to him, any road. I don't suppose you were that lucky.
But look, he just kept going on at me. He wouldn't leave
yeah,
it
I
alone.
know. Now forget it. Just forget it, will you?
But look, what if he's not all right? Look, I'm a strong feller. I'm not a weakling. I don't like hitting people.
Look, it's not the first time somebody's stuck one on him. Just teach him a lesson. He'll have a bit more respect in the future. And if there's any comeback at all, you've got Len and me to back you, so... Well, just forget it, eh?
Yeah, well, sometimes things happen that just goad you into action, don't they?
And what say it goaded you then? It wouldn't happen to be her, would it?
Never you mind. You just see that my orders aren't delivered. That's all you need to know.
Funny, isn't it? She was in here this morning. She's more talkative than you, isn't she?
Well, I can't very well go and leave that one, can I? Come on.
Well, you know, I think she just wanted someone to talk to, and I mean, she looks upon me as like being a relative, you know.
Uh-huh. What about?
Well, it's about something what somebody said, don't like to mention no names, but Mrs. Sharples turned round and said she was the spit of Val or something.
Oh, God, so why can't people look where they're putting their feet? That's what started it all off then.
Well, I could see how she felt, and you know, Ken, you can't ask her to just skate over two kids, can you?
Yeah, but I just happen to have this good old-fashioned idea that it's my business, you know? My exclusive business.
Right, we'll go and live on a desert island then and nobody will bother you.
Yeah.
Anyway, give him my love, from their Auntie Irma.
Yeah, I will. Right. Hello, Mrs. Sharples.
Hey, you're off to Glasgow?
Yeah, well, that's very fast, Mrs. Sharples, even for you.
Oh, Albert told me. Hold on a bit. Give me 2 of them barley twists, will you? You can give them a kiss from me and take these with you. I hope they still remember me.
Mrs. Sharples, I've always been very pleased at the interest you've shown in the kids. But I'm a little less enthralled at the interest you show in my private goings-on.
I don't know what you mean, Kenneth, but I've never done that but what was for your own good.
Yeah, well, I just wish that you wouldn't. All right, well, let's not come to blows over it then.
Yes, well, I'd soon not. There's enough going on of that.
Hey, have you heard any more about it?
No, the last I heard was they'd taken him down to casualty.
What's it?
Well, it's some fella that Jerry Booth did a Joe Frazier on.
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking. It happened in the Rovers this dinner time.
Jerry? But it's just not him.
Well, the trouble is it wasn't, and others there to say it was so, if it comes to it.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean that these casualty departments report cases like this to the police, isn't that right?
Well, yes, I think so, if it's serious enough.
Listen, Len will agree with me, I'm telling you. After that lot, you come back to the yard and Ogden can go jump in the cut.
Ah, well. Happen, something else will come up for me. Save a lot of
It'll save a lot of
upset.
now, won't it? Now, sup your ale and just listen to Len and me, will you? Be him now. Right, we better come in then. Look, I'm sorry about this, me old mate.
You were Gerald Booth, then?
Yes.
What do you know it's about, do you?
That fella I hit.
Jerry, don't lumber yourself. You don't say no.
Well, there's been an allegation made against you. I'll have to ask you to come with me to the station.
Yes. Yeah. Pass me coat, will you?
Right, come on, then.
Can't wink, can I?